Oh, there we
Whoa.
go. Perfect timing,
Spoilers.
actually. Absolute perfect timing. I don't think the scene transition played there, but that's a problem for another day. We're vaguely set up.
Whose fault is that? Can't be mine.
It's definitely not mine. I'd take no. Well, should we blame Mullo? That seems fair.
Yeah, it's probably Malou's fault. We'll
Malou, yeah. There
hold
we
him
go.
accountable as he plays in this game.
Yeah, we found a scapegoat and he's in the game. Welcome back to IDL Season 7. Tonight, this is this 2C? I think Division 2C. We've got VELENO versus Imprint Esports. I'm Falcus, once again joined by Anti. This is becoming a regular occurrence, it seems.
Yeah, dynamic duo. A new duo forming in the Irish casting scene.
You're going to have to fight my usual co-caster, but he's always at work, actually, so it's fine.
Well, oof. I mean, not much competition then if he's not here.
I think he was an advocate for quit job and to schedule IDL stuff better when it was about the players. So I think it's a lack of commitment, really.
Yeah, I'd say so. Not as committed as these players, Imprint Esports and VELENO. I think VELENO a bit of a mystery to me. Imprint Esports I'm very familiar with. One of the most core Irish Dota League teams, I would say.
Yeah.
That being said, they do have two stand-ins today. We've got Malou and Taylor are both playing for Imprint.
Yep.
Radiance ban.
So we'll see how that changes out. That's quite a large portion of a roster to change out, isn't it? Two players.
Is Malou a stand-in as well? He's got the tag.
He might have the tag, but I'm pretty certain he's standing in for, I believe, Key and Big Balls Boy. Two that aren't here.
So an imposter. We're never going to get a game where everyone's there, are we? I mean, I don't recognize a lot of these names, other than obviously Taylor and Malou, who apparently aren't even on the team, and John Smith. But I'm not sure it's the John Smith.
John Smith is, I'm going to be honest, a very generic name, right? That is the birthright of that name.
It is the human alter ego of the Doctor. That's the only John Smith I know. Or it's a
I think let's just assume that it is the John Smith, and we'll go from there. And if it is not,
there we go.
It is what it is.
He's in the game. But we've had a few bans come out.
5 seconds.
Pretty heavy on the cores, I think, on VELENO, and sort of, well, not too heavy on the supports yet. 2 supports and 1 core banned by Imprint.
Radiance pick.
Yeah, the first ban being Clockwork for Imprint. I guess that hero is just kind of busted at the moment, very annoying to play against. Similarly, we've seen a Snapfire banned by VELENO, one of the more prominent, powerful heroes. We've seen it have a lot of success in the previous games already this league.
10 seconds to go.
Yeah, it kind of feels like they might have been banning for that Dawn, actually, just looking at that. You get rid of Clockwork, you don't want to be dealing with the silence either from that Night Stalker, and then pick the Dawnbreaker first pick. It's a bold first pick.
I'm just having a look through the players on VELENO at the moment, and I can see that Fluffiest Bunny previously played on Herald Hall of Fame in Division 4 in the previous Irish League.
Oh,
so
okay.
Has gone up a division.
2 divisions.
Well, 2 divisions, but
right. There's only 3 divisions.
Bit weird this league. And as far as I can tell, the rest of the stack there are new to the league. So
new to the league.
Seems like they might all be friends though. So it's probably a friend stack that's just formed around.
It does help if they've played together before.
Yeah. We'll see if the synergy's there as much as it is for Imprint, even if they are missing a couple players.
I was gonna say, with those 2 stand-ins, could be trouble in paradise. The line pick coming out. Are you one of these people who has an unhealthy obsession with Dawnbreaker? Everyone I cast with seems to have an unhealthy obsession.
In what way?
They're just obsessed with the thighs. Obsessed with the thighs.
Yeah, that.
I think she looks like she's made of balloons.
10 seconds to go.
It's one man's opinion.
Sometimes, you need a Mewtwo-shaped woman to come into your life and shine the sun on it. And maybe that's what Dawnbreaker does.
I think that answers my question.
Spirit Breaker picked up. It's,
yeah. I mean, it would have been really nice with the Dawnbreaker, but I suppose as against it as well, it's not too bad.
Yeah, that counter global presence. So
Yeah.
you've got a bit to work with on your
10
side.
seconds to go.
How you can send them off to split push the lane, like they will send
5
Dawn
seconds.
off inevitably to push out one of the other lanes. So yeah, kind of a hero pick that evens up the map state. Pretty nice to bash her out of some of her long cast spells. Bash out the Starbreaker specifically is pretty nice.
I
And
will.
its follow up initiation for anything
Yeah.
BKBs.
I will say they picked the Dawnbreaker and then have gone the next two bans with ban
Dire's pick.
Silencer, and then straight in with banning another sort of global presence ability. So it feels like they're hard in on this Dawnbreaker. I don't know who's playing it, but clearly confident.
It's most likely Taylor. So they're
Okay.
constructing a draft around their highest MMR player in the stack.
10 seconds to
Taylor
go.
obviously standing in, but he is still very skilled
5
and
seconds.
will be playing Pulse 3 almost certainly. So the Stormbreaker will more than likely go to him. So yeah, I think they are just constructing this draft around this Dawnbreaker hero. So it'll be up to VELENO to kind of deconstruct that with their hero picks.
And hero picks we will be weighing on, but not until IE have picked another hero. They go with the Rubik for their second pick. Strong at the moment. We saw it heavily contested yesterday in was it Division 2B? So a lot of Rubik fans clearly going about.
I mean, it's just a fun hero. It's reasonably strong
It's
at the
great.
moment.
It's so much
It's
fun.
not ideal.
Radiant's pick.
The Lion spells, they're pretty good.
Tusk.
Spirit
Yeah.
Breaker, it's kind of average. I mean, the charge is without the bash is kind of sad.
Hey, it's
really.
fun. It's fun. Just a Rubik slowly
It's fun.
charging his way across a map. And the animations on some of the Rubik abilities are amazing. Have you seen the
10
you know the
seconds to
Luna
go.
glaives where she like spins the glaives around her?
I've not seen actually. I've
Well,
never
with-
seen that one.
With Rubik, it's just one staff, and it's huge
just
and it is
spins.
going. Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Radiant's
it's
pick.
really funny. And I like bushwhack, not bushwhack. Oh, what's it called? Scurry on Rubik. He gets down on all fours, just holding the staff still. Amazing,
Interesting.
phenomenal work
Again,
from,
I've not
from
seen that.
Volvo. Tusk and Oracle picked up. Tusk very
10
strong
seconds
pos
to
4.
go.
If they do run this 4, actually, it does mean they're going to run a double melee lane if they're running it with
5
the
seconds.
Dawnbreaker. So it could be quite strong, but still a bit of a risk. An Oracle, big save, but pushes one of these other two picks into a core role. I would assume.
You are correct. Yeah, I'm assuming. Well, unless they're running a crazy mid lion, which it certainly could be. I think it's probably called Spirit Breaker. Then they
Yeah.
could just run these two together.
Yeah, I'd assume the Spirit Breaker 3, you put it with the line, maybe? Or the Oracle. I don't know. Either way.
They most likely the line if it's going off lane. Yeah, send the Oracle as 5 with a carry.
Keep them
I
healed
do think
up.
this will be a Malu Tusk, which means it's probably 5. That makes sense with the Rubik 4, Rubik Dawn lane. As Taylor and Concho will take those. So we'll see how that matches up. It's a pretty strong support if you've got a ranged carry coming up for Imprint. So maybe they're thinking of picking this Muerta or SF that are quite
Dire's
popular at the
pick.
moment.
Yeah. Ooh, Undying. Okay, this is getting
So there's a lot of support
interesting.
heroes.
Yeah. I mean, like, you can shift some of these around, but unless you're running that Spirit Breaker mid, I suppose, and then the Undying in the offlane, and I'm a bit unsure about this draft
10
now.
seconds to go.
I think it might be a
5
mid
seconds.
lion with a 3
Dire's
Undying,
ban.
a 4 Spirit Breaker,
This-
and a 5 Oracle.
Right, that could be the case. Coming out with the Quap on Imprint Esports, definitely a strong mid lane.
Yep, that'll be the PK Quap, one of his more consistent heroes. The Puck being the other, which is banned out.
Did get banned.
10 seconds to go.
I think
Radiant's
Quap's
ban.
pretty happy here. They've got 2 bans to... Well, actually, they're assuming the mid's already been picked, aren't they? And it has to be, really. I don't know what other hero they're running carry here. So I think
they
either
might
way.
have 4 supports, but the supports that they have
10 seconds
don't
to go.
scream to me we're taking over the mid game
5
because
seconds.
we hit our spikes earlier than your carry heroes.
Yeah.
I am wondering if they're going to fully commit to this and pick some kind of push hero as their last pick.
You think
Because
Nature's
they would
Prophet
need
coming
to,
out as the
right?
5th support?
I mean, Nature's Prophet. I'd much rather if they were committing to this, they picked like a Beastmaster or just some hero can push high ground.
Oh, I'm sorry, that wouldn't fit the
Early.
trend. Beastmaster is not a support.
Wouldn't
This is
fit the trend.
disgraceful. They can have Chen. It's
Otherwise,
Beastmaster-ish,
like,
right?
yeah, Chen, I suppose. It's really stretching it, but if you're picking an Oracle, it suggests to me that you're probably picking up a very hard
10
carry and then
seconds
just
to
going
go.
all in on him. You've got these
Yeah.
4 supportish heroes to make
5
space,
seconds.
and then you have what, a Spectre or something crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if Spectre's going to take too long to get into the game, though, particularly effectively. Maybe they need something that can be around a bit earlier. Imprint going to have to pick first, though. We were saying about those sort of turret heroes before. With the pickup of the Quap, they maybe don't fully have the front line for it. It depends, because you've got the Spirit Breaker there ready to charge, and Undying and Line maybe going to cause some issues. Don't know what you go for
Yeah,
here.
a Core Undying with like a Blade Mail maybe is possibly enough to stand up to a Quap, as long as she's not too far ahead.
Yeah.
But you are right. I am a bit worried about this VELENO draft.
But I think Imprint's banned. They banned the Drow themselves. Kez has then been banned by VELENO.
Radiant's ban.
I'm not sure if someone's just a big Kez fan or if they were actually maybe thinking it was going to be good here. I mean, it could be interesting if they did just
Asgrav.
want to brawl all out. Asgrav is a big
Asgrav
Kez
has
player.
been playing a lot of Kez, yeah, and a lot of Faceless Void. So it looks like
10
VELENO have
seconds to go.
had a look through the Dota buffs, as it were, and
5 seconds.
found out some crucial heroes.
Got to do that.
That
Got to do
might
that
be where
little
the
bit of research.
Timbersaw. That might be where the Timbersaw ban has come from. I think
Yeah.
Taylor has played a fair bit of Timbersaw.
It's
I
also
don't know if he played it recently, but
it's not a bad ban if you're picking up Spirit Breaker Undying, and then depending on
True,
what
double
else, do you know
strength
what I mean?
clause.
You don't want that stat
Yep.
loss on your strength heroes. So the
10
Spectre
say
ban has
cause.
come out from Yeah. Cause. Let's put those
yeah,
quotations in there.
VELENO banned the Spectre, so another, I suppose, Asgrav hero there that they're worried about jumping onto this Oracle
Yeah.
or line on the back line.
I think you've got your Quap, you've got your
Dream
Tusk, you've got
pick.
Jump, you need a BKB carrier. Okay, I didn't expect Doom.
I like it. This is maybe some Coral coaching influence, this carry Doom pickup. But I like it. It's kind of this counter. VELENO have picked lots of
10
supporty,
seconds to
tempo-y
go.
early heroes.
Yeah.
So instead of committing for a hard carry like usual, you just
5
go,
seconds.
we'll kind of match your pace a bit. We'll pick this mid-game fighting hero as our carriers, as the Doom.
I also, not to ask a stupid question here, but I assume if you doom the target of Oracle's ult, they can't heal. Or does the
Now,
heal still
as
store?
your analyst who's meant to know these difficult questions, I could say with confidence that I don't know. But I'm pretty.
Because technically they're not
Oracle's
healing at the
ult's pretty
time, so
powerful.
I would assume that because it's no health gain for Doom, I think. So as long as the ult didn't end before Doom ended, I think they'd get the healing. But if Doom is still active when the ult ends, I assume they won't
They just
gain
stay
any
the
health.
same health.
Well,
Yeah.
I think they take the damage still.
Well, it's something.
Oh yeah. Of
Oh
course
my
it is.
god, Wraith King. Yeah, I can see why they banned the Timbersaw.
Yeah, because with Oracle ult, is it that you take the damage first and then the heal is applied? It's either
I've no
that or
idea,
it's the other
actually.
way round.
Might be the other way around.
You take the heal first and then the damage.
I do think you get healed first. Actually, I didn't know. I think in my mind,
I think the heal comes second. I think it's.
I
it's
thought they
slightly
worked
funky
them
like
out
that.
and gave you the result. That's how I always thought it worked. You know,
Yeah,
it's like a
I
sliding
think actually
bar,
there's
and
just
it
some
just
guy
some
off the
blunt,
side. They've got Punjabi in a little cupboard, and he just calculates the damage and adds it up. But I mean, I'd be interested to see the mechanic interact. Wraith King last pickup for VELENO
yeah,
is on paper. If you're looking at Dota buff and looking at hero counters, I think Wraith King would be like, oh, he's got a good win rate against Doom and Queen of Pain
yeah.
because they drop their Doom or their
Yeah.
Sonic Wave and then he respawns.
He wants long fights.
In this scenario of this game, I really don't like it.
No.
It's another melee core. I say core as if we know that the other ones are cores, but I just think he gets kited in the fights too hard.
I think for me, it's picking that you're picking up a carry, then you don't want your carry to just get doomed every fight and not be able to fight. Because looking at the supports, they need someone who's going to be able to do something. So they maybe then don't want to waste the doom there. I don't really know, but getting into it. Oh, there we go. It played this time. We're all good. Everything is working fine. So here we go. Coming out dire side, we've got Imprint Esports up against. See, the problem is now the name's on the screen. It's VELENO, right?
VELENO.
VELENO. Oh, I was so
VELENO.
close.
Or VELENO.
We're going to have to pick one. What are we going with? VELENO? VELENO?
I've been saying VELENO, but I'm sure they can correct us
VELENO?
at some point. We'll work on that. We'll get the
Let's say a different
in.
one every single time. I think that's
perfect.
That's the only way that we could possibly go with this. Smoke's up though on
move
coming in on the Radiant. I mean, look, they've moved up quite far. I do like how they just ran straight up the stairs as well. There was no sort of thought about going around it. Maybe trying to flank, but we're gonna have 2 runes apiece here by the looks of things.
Well, you hate to see it, but yeah, you're probably right on that one.
Well, we do hate to see it, because then we're gonna have to track where the first blood happens. Caster's Bane, first blood not happening on the runes.
Small difference in the players on the heroes. Malu is actually taking the Rubik, and they'll leave Concho on the Tusk.
Wow. You're going to see a little bit of action.
Of course, because it's an Irish name.
Well, this could actually be trouble for John Smith on the Lion. Nope. Nope, there wasn't any
no trouble to be found.
Nobody wanted to move in on that. Time Lord
now, who's going to stay in the mid lane?
Oh yeah, that's the big question.
It's John Smith.
It's John Smith.
Oh, hell yeah, we love a cool Lion here.
It's just reminding me of that. There's some shorts going around recently of a guy just pretending to be a man at Weatherspoons going, John Smiths? John Smiths. John Smiths.
That is maybe a level too much for me in terms of absurdism. What's not so absurd is how the lanes have finally settled here. We've got in the top lane, Spirit Breaker Undying off lane. Do we know who's the core here?
Look for the Quelling Blade. Oh, there isn't one, but I think it's Spirit Breaker, because Undying has got 2 mangoes and a blood grenade.
He's got a blood grenade, yeah, that's support life.
That is...
Spirit Breaker will be core.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Again, I'm not sure how I feel about how this draft is going to play out in the mid game, but I await to be shocked.
You know what? It's always that thing of let's be proven wrong.
Yeah, it's the best case scenario, right? Then it's interesting.
I feel like there's items that they're going to need on Imprint, so if VELENO can just sort of run it down, so to speak, and Death Ball is really popular at the moment. Like, it's very strong. Just grouping up as 5 quite early and running down the enemy team.
I think the main thing I'm scared of is I think the Quap's largely unanswered. Unless this Lion goes absolutely crazy mode and starts beating this Quap up during one stun, I'm a bit scared for them. I don't think they can kill her effectively.
I mean, I'm also intrigued to see what the Lion's going to actually build. Although, my god, the damage that just came out on that Quap really was something.
He's kind of owning. He's 10-6 on CS against PK's Quap.
I don't know what the ranks are. Could just be a bit of a skill diff, I'm not sure. Or maybe just not playing the matchup too well. But Quap could be in trouble. Does blink away. But that's going to be a lot of bottle charges to regen there. And down goes Sylvanas to follow.
If you get another chance,
trading of the supports. But first blood.
Cheeky MMR check for you. Lord Shadow is a 6k player, and the rest are around 2 and a bit. Lord Shadow being the mid laner?
You read
So
my
yes,
mind.
John
for what...
Smith, the Lion, I believe is their highest ranked player.
John Smith, aka Lord Shadow. My God, he really went
Yeah,
big
pretty
on the
edgy,
alias.
right? Tombstone dropped in the top.
Don't think it's getting any
But,
value.
Scorched Earth is popped and Asgrav just waltzes away.
He's losing a lot of strength here, though. 8 strength down. They're definitely making it tough for him on the Doom, but still farming fairly effectively, especially comparing to the Wraith King in the bot lane.
Yeah, their kill threat's reasonably limited without Tombstone to enable them to dive the tower.
I mean, it is a big cooldown. One of these pretty much ultimate abilities that's not an ultimate. Tombstone and Metamorphosis. The two biggies. Lion's still leading the way with CS. Not too far ahead. I think that gap is slowly closing, but Quap without mana is sad Quap indeed. Wonder if we're going to see any fighting for the runes here. Just going to go one apiece.
Yep. As expected, I guess, without some support rotations to help out.
Yeah, and immediately John Smith straight back on taking the mana away from the Quap. Says, no, you don't get to have fun today. No mana for you.
302 skill build, so he's going to go to Hex a little bit later. Maybe makes sense if you're playing against the Quap in the mid. Might make the matchup
Good try, little bro.
kind of even. Still struggling a bit on CS, on PK. The lowest core, actually, at the moment.
I don't know if I'd have gone for the extra point in the mana drain. I think if you get the Hex, you can stop the blink and the damage he's been getting out from the stun. I think it just, you know, it pushes your kill threat up that bit more. But then again, looking at how much good work this mana drain is doing, who am I to say?
Yeah, he's finding the farm, finding the space.
We do
Just
see
comes back up, but no
Conchabar
mana on the
moving
Undying.
into the mid lane. Don't think he's going to be able to do too much,
Yeah.
though.
Bit of an odd move. Maybe they are looking for a cheeky kill on the Lion, but
He just
it's a bit
delivered the
early for
mango.
6-minute runes.
He's redistributing his mangoes. He's become some sort of reseller. But I mean, hey, he delivers.
Yeah.
Oh, here he goes. In with the snowball onto John Smith. Quap blinking up on the other side. There's a blood grenade and a lovely ice shards. And down goes the Lion. Rotation in from
perfect shards
Sylvanas.
out.
Is it? I think it's too late, right? They're not getting anything here. Yeah, there's the blink away.
This is a bit of a grief rotation, I think, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's one of those where you start the TP, it's a little late. Maybe just hope they could pick something up afterwards.
Yeah, your mid laner is crying out for help. But yeah, ends up being a great rotation from Connor there.
Yeah, he's also secured that regen rune for PK, so that's very nice, especially after sort of the damage of the mana spent in that last fight. But level 6 now available on both mid laners, so big ults ready to go.
I can't wait to see the first finger of the game. Are they just going straight back into it? Connor just waiting for another round?
So waiting on the side here.
It's a good idea here.
In he goes, on to Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith now could be in trouble. They've done the exact same maneuver. The stun does come out this time,
PK.
though. There is the Sonic Wave. The finger came first, though. And now it is Conchabar in trouble. John Smith could be denied here. Nope, is going to heal up there. I think with the wand got him high enough. And Conchabar going to make the escape from, but at a water cost.
I think Spirit Breaker passed the healing lotus, actually.
Was that what happened? That would make sense.
Yeah,
I
I
heard
think
sort
so.
of a mango sound. I was like, it's definitely not a fairy fire.
Yeah, that was some great play there. Some stayed calm on John Smith, and PK pays the price.
Am I going crazy? What
The
happened to
Lion
the ice
hero
shots?
has a lot of damage.
Because he threw a
Doom.
finger there on the line, which made sense, and he landed
Doom
that
top
stun,
on the
which is
Wisdom
the
rune,
difference.
Falcus.
Oh my god. There we go. Asgrav taking down Tax. Not going to be able to secure the shrine, though, with the rotation in. Muller doing what he can. Or Malou, sorry.
Double or Maloo.
Double or
Doom
Malou.
dropped.
The Dyer's courier took
That was
These
a bit of a
twos
crazy
have been
tombstone.
very far back. This is
Bot
quite
lane.
far away from the fight. Not exactly aggressive. And I'm missing all the action here as down goes Sylvanas in the bot lane. Taylor picking himself up a kill. This is,
Top lane, back to top Falcus.
This is looking very rough on the side of the Wraith King. Little back and forth here. I don't think they've got it to secure. Asgrav doesn't really have the resources to fight. Malou doesn't have the damage. In comes
the ranking
Tax Glitch,
CS
though.
isn't too bad.
I'm
He's
just looking at
catching
the
up a
level
little bit.
difference.
Dyer's mid-tower.
It's been farming a lot of jungle creeps. Taking a lot of
At least
strength
he's
away.
farming
There's the
some.
charge going in under the top tower, but don't have the follow-up. Tombstone still down for another 30 seconds. On the bot lane,
Bot lane, kill
Contra
attempt on
does manage to snowball away. Actually really nice there, having that creep set there. In comes John Smith!
John Smith!
John Smith with the finger! Now, with the root from Sylvanas, looking to chase onto Taylor. Does get under the tower before the stun comes out. There's a charge coming. Is he going to connect? He's going to commit!
They are going
My God, this
haywire
is
under this
deep.
tower.
Going under the tier 2 here. Rotation coming in from Malou, but not fast enough. But it's PK coming round the back with that Sonic Wave.
Oh,
The TP
no.
out. Is he finished the TP? He does finish the TP, but as a Wraith.
They have gone from my... what have they done? The kills to PK of all heroes is possibly the worst case scenario.
I think
Why the hell did they dive this tower?
picked up 3 kills.
Well, I know
there.
the answer. It was because they wanted to kill, but this was not worth. This was
50 gold. Sylvanas playing
There may have been
aggressive
some
for,
kind of
for a
tax
solo
glitch.
player. Has popped that ult now on himself, looking to survive. I actually think he might be in trouble here, and there it is. Out it goes. Death
lot of damage.
for the Oracle.
top lane.
They're under this tower again. They've got the ult this time. Oh, the rotation in from the Dawnbreaker. A little bit of healing there for the Doom, and now it is Spirit Breaker in trouble. Down goes Butt at what cost, and Tax Glitch now in the line of fire. They get this.
Burning.
Down he goes. Pseudo Radiance coming in clutch.
Oh, this was looking actually pretty good for VELENO, and just in the last 2 minutes, it's gone so far towards Imprint. 3k net worth lead now at 10 minutes.
Little overconfidence, maybe, you know. They assume that this is their timing. This is when they can play. They dive these towers. They go in deep, and
Bot
the
lane.
rotation's just coming out. Bot lane in trouble. I think top lane's about to have some action. Down goes the Wraith King again. Smoke up in the top lane. Yeah, I think Wraith King definitely having a hard time now if we look at the net worth.
Can Azrab get away from
And down
this?
goes Doom, though. Gonna
Hell
get that
no.
return kill.
Good lord.
These fingers. Look, I'm telling you, it's the mid laners are the ones to watch here. You know,
Now,
he's-
I think a higher level concept that is that they spent too many heroes up here.
yeah.
You know, there's a lot of resources on the map, and if you're sending 4 heroes to get 1 kill on a guy, it's a lot to commit. They had more than enough damage.
True. If they had a shot at the tower, it'd be different. They do have a ward up. They spot the rotations through the portal, but the TP coming as well. Rubik with the steal of Bulldoze. Gonna give him a bit of
he's
movement
getting out.
speed. Nothing great, though. I think everybody walks away here quite happily. But yeah, you're right. They've
Not
sat up
too
here. They
bad,
got 1
but-
kill. They've not really even got any creeps. They've not got a tower for it. It's a little bit rough
And
when you
they're
look
still
at...
moving us 4.
I think this is
They're
what
trying
they got to
for
do, though.
PK? I
I mean, this
just
is
seems
their
like a
strategy,
crazy
right? This is their
movement.
death ball.
Yeah, this
If
is
they
the
don't get the
timing,
kills, it
the
doesn't
timing.
work, but...
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
And then they've
I
got
mean,
that
I could
backup
fuck with
Wraith
it.
King.
I can fuck with it, yeah. Let Wraith King AFK in the jungle till he gets some items, and then the rest of them just YOLO it around the map.
But the
There's a
thing is,
chance that Imprint will just react and follow them and just come
Yeah.
and ruin their own farm, but usually...
I feel like even if you let the Wraith King just AFK farm and he gets his items up, surely he just then gets doomed. Do you know what I mean? If everybody else can't really hack it, you doom the Wraith King, kill everyone else. When the Wraith King comes back to life, then he's solo.
that may be their plan with this last pick, Doom.
We found some stacks here on VELENO. The tower, though, what did we get for the steal? Nice little Earth Spike. That's actually a really nice pickup for the line.
Yeah, even nicer for the Rubik when it's stolen.
Sorry, yes. Really nice pickup for the Rubik.
I got
But
you, I got you.
Good job to the line
Top
for
lane.
stealing it 4 times, you know? In they go with the Earth Spike. Return Earth Spike coming the other way. Dawnbreaker rotating in, getting some heals up on that Doom. Sylvanas once again ulting himself to try and stay alive, but Contrabar chasing that down. Glitch in trouble here. No one's died yet, but there go 2 for IE and one on VELENO. Now the doomed target of Spirit Breaker is going to go down to Asgrav. The chase is on. PK looking for more. Has Sonic Wave available, but the TP out is going to keep Sylvanas alive.
Well, I'm glad the Oracle survived. Maybe worth just dying and using your ult on on the Lion or someone else maybe, but again, the teamfight supremacy of this Dawnbreaker ult. PK didn't even use the Sonic Wave. Wasn't necessary.
I mean, it feels a little bit like, you know, that typical go on the Oracle, force his ult out, and if he uses it on himself, then the value is gone.
Yep, certainly. I mean, it's still only 30 minutes in. Oracle, at this point in the game, has some strong nuking potential.
True.
So it's not like getting him out of the team fight is too terrible.
Well, no, it is very good for IE, because I don't think he can even heal through most of that damage. Obviously, he did there, but I think if they really want to, they could take him out through the ult.
Taking a look at items real quick. John Smith has rushed Veil of Discord, and is now going for a raw Aghanims.
Okay. I guess interesting.
That's not true. He's got a Blink Dagger.
I was looking
on PK.
Yeah, I was wondering where this Veil of Discord was, to be honest.
I'm a bit mixed up, you know. It happens to the best of us. But this is... I mean, Lion's got a Blink. Can they get a few more kills? The level 2 finger really would be helpful for him.
Yeah,
like,
a couple levels
off. They keep making these
it.
grouped moves. It's gonna
charge down
his
bot,
XP
looking
growth.
for Conchabar. It's gonna connect. Out comes the ult as well. Tax glitch now. Drops the tombstone.
Again, this tombstone.
Really questionable tombstone plays, I gotta say it. They do get the kill onto the Tusk, but they've given a reasonable amount for it.
And you can see on the map again, there are 4 heroes down here, so they've got a kill on a support on their side of the map, and now they're just going to walk around their jungle again.
Feels like they're just not, maybe just not moving quick enough. You know, they're not committing on these things. They used the tomb there when they maybe didn't need to, so now without tomb up, maybe going to be a bit more cautious. I'm
they might still be able to get
wrong.
PK.
In they go. There's the finger. They're not able to heal with that Dawnbreaker ult enough, but coming in, are they going to look for more kills? Lovely little ice shard's going to trap Tax glitch in. But they don't really have the follow-up with Dawnbreaker wanting to leave.
Imprint's going to respect it. They maybe shouldn't have,
go,
but...
And they are going. They're going up onto Asgard. Asgrav in trouble here. John Smith doesn't have the finger. In comes the TP. They do get the Hex off. Taylor once again rotating to save his team. There's the Doom as well. Can they pick up 2 kills? They do lose Asgrav on the Doom. And here we go. The interaction. We're going to see it. The Oracle ult is out. TP home now from but at what cost? But he's going to die during the TP. So clearly some damage there from the Doom. Taylor able to pick up Sylvanas as well. And, you know, they did lose the Doom, but really valuable for Taylor.
Yeah, this Taylor Dawnbreaker is definitely going a right-click build in this kind of game. We can see him building straight towards the Harpoon. I don't know if we'll see a Desolator, but it might be picked up next for him after the Shard. If not some kind of BKB Ags type item.
Yeah. I didn't quite manage to see exactly what happened with that Doom and the Oracle ult. I think it was that the Doom was still going when the Oracle ult ended, right? What's the timings on these?
I think so, yeah.
12 seconds and False Promises. Yeah, False Promises only 7 seconds.
But I think we're interested in the scenario where they're meant to heal rather than get obliterated by the damage.
Yes.
So we'll still wait for that as Sylvanas caught out by PK.
I think he's going to go down here. Does pop the Fate's Edict, but not going to keep him alive from the Sonic Wave.
Dyer's mid tower could use a little help.
Coming out. Clarities for Taylor. Oh, and a Harpoon finished.
Of course.
Oh, and the Shard immediately purchased. And
he's
waiting
rich
for
off
the
these
courier.
kills. 10k net worth.
He's a very wealthy man. A very wealthy Dawnbreaker. Sorry, a very wealthy balloon creature. There we go. Got there in the end.
Yeah. Sure, yeah.
It's got those balloon legs, you know, floating around the map. That's actually how Dawnbreaker flies. It's she's filled with helium.
Right. That makes a lot of sense.
She's like a big blimp.
You know what, Falcus? Let's scrap that conversation. Let's talk about Wraith King's item progression.
Yeah. I mean, he's still working on this Radiance. Heavy commitment to the Radiance.
It's 18 minutes in,
Yeah.
and he's not really close.
He's got the relic. He's about 1,000. Okay, he was about 1,000 gold off. Then he bought some clarities. I mean, at this point, do you scrap it? Do you pick up what, like Omelette, Mjolnir, or something?
Bought the relic. I think it's a bit of a tough one.
Well, he's only recently
Maybe
bought
just-
the relic though, so like he has made that decision in the past couple of minutes. Smoke's gonna pop here. In goes Conchibon. Look at the kill on the John Smith. Can they find it? Hex and a stun. Tax glitch there, but PK coming in on the other side. Down goes the Lion. Rotation in from Taylor with the Dawnbreaker ult. Conchabar in trouble. Tax glitch just hitting this down. Out goes Sonic Wave. But at what cost? Has been saved briefly, but not going to be able to TP out, taking too much damage despite the false promise.
He dies, but at what cost?
But at what cost? I mean, all in all, it worked out reasonably well there for IE. They pick up 2 kills. One of them is the mid laner.
I've just seen Undying teleport about
only lost 1.
2 meters. I'm not sure if we caught that on stream, but he's
I think we probably saw it mostly. Chat's gonna have to confirm.
Unfortunate button pressing there from VELENO.
Upsettingly, no tips.
They just need to prioritize keeping their line alive in these team fights. They've got to drop false promise on him, because at the moment he's kind of their only guy.
He's working on the Ags. I'm assuming for that, mostly for the cooldown. Because I feel like the real value from Lion is coming from the Fist, if anything. So he needs to be alive to be able to hit with the cleave. He's not really building for that, though.
I mean, the Ags is a lot of stats. It will make him a bit tankier. But yeah, I mean, his team doesn't really have a frontliner.
Yeah.
Maybe when Wraith King joins, it'll be different. But Wraith King is so poor that I don't think he is going to be able to soak up any damage.
Not at the moment. Well, he does have 2 lives, so he's got what? Well, he's got 2,400 health. Taylor has more than that. Okay, so that's not particularly amazing. Rubik dies to the Tormentor.
Yeah, we'll call
So,
that
great play from Malou.
karma for breaking some of the stream elements.
Yeah. You know what? If the GSI doesn't work, you don't get to live to your Tormentor.
Yeah, well deserved death, let's say.
Good job.
Mini move into this top jungle with an invis rune on the Lion. Not going to find anyone.
I don't love the confidence of following the invis line around when you're perfectly visible.
Yeah.
Like
But I don't
everything's
think
gonna be
they can-
fine. We got a secret lion.
I mean, maybe if they get overconfident, the Lion
Charge is
is a
going
scary
in.
hero.
Speaking of confidence, there's the stun and the finger. Malou down once again. This time to a real player. You know,
And it's another stack for the Lion. It is the
It's
other thing
adding
we're
up.
missing. It's 210 damage on the finger itself.
Dyer's mid tower won't last much
and
longer.
where does it give the cleaves? The melee bonus damage. There it is. 30 per thing. Root coming out. Tax glitch could be in trouble here. Taylor gonna go in. Blink forward from PK, but there is the false promise. And they're gonna leave that and let him walk away. He did pop the ult on the Undying as well, so quite a lot spent to get him out there.
Behind the top tower.
Is this the time? All ults available on IE.
Yeah, well, Imprint look like they're gearing up for some kind of team move down to
Dyer's
this
top
bottom
tower's
part of the
getting
map.
Oh,
beat down.
Bottled regen rune for PK. And goes the Snowball.
Snowball.
This is far ahead from the team. Throwing out the shards, though. Trapping Sylvanas. And here comes the team. A few seconds later. Charge in, but at what cost? But already down is the Oracle. Now Taylor coming in. There's the Sonic Wave. Big play. They're going to be able to take down this Wraith King. Only his first life, but John Smith with the axe. This could be huge. Does get doomed, though. It was pumping out huge cleave damage. Trying to get that ult off on the Dawnbreaker, but going to go down while casting. Now it is Wraith King going for more. Looking to get in further, but now in the Wraith form. Didn't really have the backup from his team. Can he secure a kill on Malou? No, he cannot. So 3 dead for VELENO and only losing Taylor's Dawnbreaker for Imprint Esports.
Is he going to finish this charge? He's got a Shadow Blade. Malou is in
He's going
target
for
lock.
it, but at what cost? Kills the Rubik.
Now he's got to run. There's creeps on his
now
tail.
He's, now
great
he's in a
escape.
world of hurt. There's a lot of trouble here. He's only got to
Nice
survive another
bash.
2 seconds. He could charge to another lane. He's looking to target, but he's slowed.
Oh,
The snowball's going to catch. He got stunned up, and down goes, but at what cost?
look, Falcus, this team fight, when the lion blinked in, he got a triple finger off and started cleaving down. I thought they were going to wipe them out.
It was so
But they're
much
just
damage, right?
Slightly too much net worth ahead. They're slightly too tanky. And the lion just gets doomed. You're right, he just gets... they just use all their nukes on him. If Oracle ult isn't on the lion, I don't see how they're winning a team fight.
I also don't think Oracle ult can really save from this doom because it doesn't last long enough to heal through it, really. You'd have to cast it sort of partway through, and...
Maybe it's long enough for a line to hit the enemy heroes to death.
True, just keep him alive for that extra sort of 7 to 10 seconds.
Yeah.
The other thing is, though, like, you know, he got all this damage out, but if he doesn't get finger off, he doesn't right-click. But there's finger again. They do get the kill there onto a de-warding Contra Bar. Yeah, you know, if they doom him before he casts finger, then he's no more help than, well, any support late in the game.
A lot of it, the game rests on this line. A huge amount. So they do need to Oracle ult him, they need to give vision for him to get a good initiation, throw bodies for him. And he needs to not get caught out. So we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah.
As Imprint, I think, might start looking towards a Roche and then up to a high ground eventually.
It also feels a little bit like I'm not sure how much value they're getting out of this Spirit Breaker being a core here, as opposed to the Undying.
Yeah, I think I would have preferred if the Undying was the core.
Yeah.
I think he would have had more impact in these team fights that we've been seeing.
I think if you tank up your Undying, despite his movement glitch here, he's moving very interestingly across the map.
That's a funky one. He's Michael Jackson Thriller type beats. You love to see it.
I mean, he is a zombie, so I mean, it's very fitting. Very fitting
But
indeed.
yeah, the Spirit Breaker, we've not really felt the impact of him. He's not really been split pushing the lanes with his global charge ability. They've been mostly grouped, so...
I mean, don't get me wrong, he's had some great stuns.
By quite a lot.
He's facilitating ganks to an extent, but not any better than he would have as a support.
That's
Yeah,
a support
exactly.
job.
He's facilitating ganks, he's not making them.
Imprint do pop a smoke and look for the triangle, but...
They've walked all the way up, but
VELENO
yeah.
team are...
So
all
close, yet so far away. And I still can't get over the Undying. Look at him go.
Radiant's mid tower.
Lovely little flail animation. So Asgrav's got his... I'm assuming he's had this range for a little while. Has a BKB blink now,
yeah.
so going to be able to get on top of the targets to doom them if he wants to. Blink on Malou's Rubik as well. Got that Ags on the Queen of Pain working towards the BKB. You know, these items are coming out on Imprint, and yeah, they're losing the advantage that they had from sort of the timing, yeah, on VELENO. The moving bot, though, the ping's gone out, I think, for the Dawnbreaker. Did they show on a
Yeah,
wave?
I think they spotted Taylor on the wave, shoving it out, but Taylor is... He sees no one on the map. He's moving back to safety, and they're going to have to kill these creeps at some point.
Meanwhile, other 4 members of the team up top, you know, like, this is the thing with the Dawnbreaker. Taylor's doing a great job here of actually farming away from his team, but doing it safely. He's not, you know, some players would be 3/4 of the way down that bot lane solo and just be surprised when they got ganked. Whereas he's still shoving the lanes, but he's holding back, getting some farm, and ready to go whenever his team needs him.
And, I mean, it has been quite a while since we've seen some action, so maybe they will get a bit antsy here. Contra just waiting on this gate.
The dire best do
I mean, they're expecting a rotation to deal with the creeps, I suppose. They know they're in that lane. They're hanging really far back off this tower. It's got no backdoor protection. It's a tier 1. I feel like just go hit it. They're going to smoke up instead, though.
Skeletons are going to get it eventually.
It has finally gone down. John Smith getting the stun off, just for good measure, you know? Just casting those spells while in the smoke. But rotation's coming. They're teleporting down. The tower's gone down. They know they're in the area. Oh, they're looking for Roche, but Fluffy's buddy goes in. Goes straight into the Roche pit. They do land the stun onto PK. I don't think they've got any follow-up to throw out here. And that's gonna be everything for now. You know?
I think Wraithling thought he was sneaking this Roche, and no one was aware. Blinks into the pit and finds a Dawnbreaker hammer laying there.
Very much a, oh god, they're here, oh god, they're, you know, from both sides. They didn't want to meet.
They've immediately dispersed as well. Neither team actually looking to take the Roche.
I think they're going to have to hover around the Roche now, though, because both teams are aware the other wants to take it. It is moving in just over a minute.
Yeah.
Which could cause some issues if they don't have wards up and available. Speaking of which, Taxglitch gonna go throw out an Obs, but right underneath a Sentry. But in the mid lane, they've gone in with the initiation. The ult is out on John Smith. Is it gonna keep him alive? Yes, it does. John Smith's gonna live a little bit longer, unlike Sylvanas themselves, but now doomed. Down goes the Lion. Sonic Wave on the back lines. Gonna get the kill onto the Undying, taking down that Tombstone, but at what cost? Going in, does secure that kill onto Malu's Rubik, but has once again put himself deep into enemy territory with the entire enemy team. Down goes, but at what cost? So Undying comes straight back here, but...
This Lion's blinking in, he's getting his damage off, but then you've got Spirit Breakers not charging to help him.
Yeah.
The Oracle ult does go out, but...
Oh,
that's
Undying with the dieback here, getting caught out by the Tusk. Obviously didn't use buy for that, but that was his ceaseless dirge.
It's his magic, yeah, his magic fifth
magic
ability.
return, but it only works once every so often, you know? Makes perfect sense. Oh, down goes the mid tower.
An Orchid Malevolence.
He's got his Radiance.
Don't think this is it.
I think he's gone, what, he's gone Radiance Blink, now going into Orchid. Yeah, I think you're struggling for frontline here. You need to be tanky.
The enemy cores have BKBs. The Tusk is halfway to a Lotus Orb. The silence is not going to be effective.
I'm not really loving the items we're seeing in general on VELENO, to be honest. You know, he stuck to that Radiance on Fluffy's Bunny, and fair enough, he's got it now.
John Smith
Are we going to see a
could
fight
be
around
charging up the craziest play we've ever seen.
In goes, but at what cost? Gets the stun onto one, but then gets lifted and stunned up. But there is the false promise. John Smith is in, cleaving through a couple of them. Conchabar goes down, but a lovely Sonic Wave to return. Taylor getting off the ult on the Dawnbreaker, then taking down Sylvanas. John Smith falls to Malu. Glitch on the backlines, but they're looking for the kill on the butt at what cost. Asgrav gonna make it out of the fight, but in comes Fluffy's Bunny. Taylor taking down Tax Glitch on the side. Malu's gonna fall as well, but Fluffy's Bunny could be doing some work here. They get the stun from But at what cost, who has no concern for his own life. A suicidal maniac, but it's what you love to see on a Pulse 3. Taylor now under fire. Does have the reincarnation on Fluffy's Bunny, but not wanting to use it, as unlikely going to be able to finish off that kill under the tier 1.
I mean, they've done it, Falcus. That was a positive team fight for VELENO, and it could have gone better if the Lion didn't get bashed by Roche when he was hitting the enemy cores all lined up perfectly for him. You saw there how effective it was. The Spirit Breaker came in with the Lion. Together they have enough control to allow Lion to get his damage off.
And you know what? It wasn't the best charge it could have been. I think he only actually connected with the stun onto one because he didn't pass through anyone. But the distraction that they then put out so much damage and spells onto the Spirit Breaker, and the Lion just sneaks in from behind and goes, hello.
I mean, there's life in him yet. There's certainly life in him yet.
I really think it depends on what they're going to pick up item-wise, though. Orchid finished now. The Deso queued up on Fluffy's Bunny, so not even going to finish that into the full Bloodthorn. John Smith working on the BK. He's gone Ghost Scepter and BKB. I like the BKB pickup. I wish we were seeing one on the Spirit Breaker. Next Glitch in trouble, but Doom out onto John Smith. But Asgard taking a lot of flack here. In comes Taylor, doesn't manage to land on anyone. They're trying to save the Lion with this false promise, but Sylvanas going to pay the price for it. False promise not going to heal, but did negate a lot of the Doom damage, but it's the Wraith King who is going to go down into Wraith form in the middle of this fight, and Taylor picking up a world of kills here. John Smith still on the side. They are going to find him, and out comes out the dagger. He throws out the finger, but not doing enough damage anymore to take anyone down with the nuke.
Imprint say, okay, maybe we're messing about a bit. Let's take the initiation into our own hands, and we'll show you how far ahead our net worths are.
Yeah. And I think we did see it there, that down here with the Doom, he was doomed. He got the false promise on him. He didn't take any more damage at the time, but then he didn't heal either when the false promise ended because he still had Doom active.
Very nice. I'm glad we got to see it at least once.
I think I'm right in that, but someone in chat is going to have to correct me if that is
Look,
not the case.
We'll check the dip. No, we'll check the replays.
Quick item scan.
Tombstone Shard up for Undying, so they do have another save.
Yeah, I think that. I think that's really helpful for them. Again, I think the one that kind of irks me a little bit is just the Spirit Breaker. I think what cost has sort of gone a little bit.
Casual Yasha.
Yeah, that's what's thrown me off is sort of casual Yasha, then into the Silver Edge for break on. I'm not really sure.
I think casual Yasha is a bit psychotic, but on Spirit Breaker, I guess.
Well, it's for the speed, right? But I think you kind of need a BKB. You need to be able to survive a little bit longer.
I'm not sure he does actually in this game.
No?
No, I'm not sure.
Like it gets him out. Speaking of getting out, though, Fluffy's buddy in trouble. Do they get him before Reincarnate? Yes, they do. So Reincarnate was 5 seconds off cooldown when they came in and got the kill there.
Charged PK, he blinked in!
They have found him, but in comes Taylor. Is it going to be enough to save him? The healing's lovely. John Smith in trouble. Oh, what a pop of the false promise. Keeping John Smith alive a little bit longer, but he's not going to be able to do too much with that. And I think as soon as this ends, down goes the Lion. Meanwhile, Asgraf picks up Sylvanas. I don't think we've seen a Doom here. Tax Glitch is dead. And they're still chasing down for more. What cost is invisible? Can they find him? Gonna go up onto the high ground. He's just standing there. Still. Throws out the stun. Gets rooted though by the stolen Rubik spell, or the Rubik stolen Oracle spell, I should say. And GG is called.
I mean, Imprint Esports. They really showed them how it's done on these team fights. The draft, I'm not convinced entirely. The itemization, I'm not convinced entirely. But the good thing about those things is that they can be improved in a very short amount of time.
Yeah, I mean, look, they can come back and make some changes. It was a hell of a ballsy draft.
Yeah, and throughout the game, they were finding opportunities still. Like, they were outplaying in some of these team fights, finding this nice initiation, even when they were 20k net worth behind. So with a bit of a reshuffle, I would hope we see a bit of a closer game on our next game.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. We'll be back with game 2 of this series very shortly. But we're going to take a quick break in the meantime. So sort yourselves out. Go get a drink. Do what you need to do and come back for, I mean, maybe a VELENO return. Maybe they're going to bring it back or maybe not. Maybe Imprint going to take this in the 2-0. Remains to be seen. See you shortly. Okie dokie. Welcome back to IDL Season 7, VELENO versus Imprint Esports Game 2. We are heading into the draft, I swear. But apparently someone's taking a little while to connect this time.
Look, I always wait just in case, because some of these players, they're playing on a laptop in rural Ireland. They've got about 1 megabyte download speed. Sometimes they don't connect, so.
Playing on
But
Starlink.
we're locked in here.
Getting DDoSed by Elon himself.
That's
Here we
true.
go.
That's
Everybody's in. Also,
All right,
yeah,
a fresh start.
The 1 bit coming through in chat. We noticed in the break.
The 1 bit.
Going in straight to the top of the bit leaderboard, it seems. Someone's asked for the bets open for the next game.
Imprint Esports have banned out the Lion, so we won't see another mid Lion.
It's not happening.
I'm very sad.
You know what? Like, it did cause them some problems. So the respect ban coming out, second ban. They still ban the clockwork, but is one of VELENO's players like a clockwork spammer or something? Because we just saw them draft like pretty much 4 supports, right? And push them into core positions. And another support, if you're going to push it into a core position, is probably clockwork.
I don't think they have a spammer. I think Imprint might just not want to play against it. This might be a Taylor. I'm the high MMR player playing off lane. I didn't want to play against the clock 5 ban.
I mean, to be fair, we did suggest last time, or I suggested that, you know, it did seem like they were banning a lot of things because they're bad for Dawnbreaker. But VELENO banning Dawnbreaker immediately this time. I'm back in with the Timbersaw.
It's targeting Taylor, right? He is their high MMR player on Imprint Esports, so they're just going to try and get rid of his pool as effectively as possible.
Radiant's ban.
The ban's staying pretty similar for Imprint Esports. Back out with that Night Stalker. See if there's any change from VELENO now. I don't know if there's anything else really other than, I guess, the Doom, but it's a little niche. But I do think that it was the Dawnbreaker that really gave him a lot of trouble last game. Oh, gonna ban the Tusk.
I mean, I think as much as the enemy team gave him trouble, I think their own draft was really the troublemaker. So
realistically, they should be going in with the Spirit Breaker ban, the Wraith King ban. Get rid of the
banning their own heroes, so they're not tempted to pick them.
Get rid of the temptation. It's like when you get into a ranked game and you go, should I double down? And you go, you know what? No, I'm not going to double down on this game. You just get rid of the whole prediction thing. You click that X, you can't get it back. You don't want the temptation. Oh, there it is. The flowchart. The flowchart, Auntie.
Yeah, someone forgot to ban this hero. News just in. Snapfire's been picked. The game's Jova. Call it. It's in the bag. What can you do?
The new official anti-flow chart, apparently, as we were talking in the break, was can't pick Lion, pick Snap. Oh no, was it can't pick Snap, pick Lion? I don't know.
Can't pick Snap, pick Lion, yeah.
Maybe it's interchangeable. Maybe it's just pick Snap or Lion. It's not much of a flow chart anymore.
If you've tuned into the other stream that's on right now for the other Division 2 series, Snap was banned and they picked a Lion mid as well. So we got 2 Lion mids in one night. And we are seeing a Silencer to counter out this Mortimer's Kisses as well. So, unlucky Snapfire.
Silencer, one of the heroes that did get banned out by IE last draft. So, could be a case that, I mean, look, everybody hates Silencer. I've ranted about this a lot. My personal opinion is that Silencer should just be banned, like, from a tournament. Like, start of the tournament, Silencer just banned. You're not allowed. It doesn't take up a ban in any single game. It's just out.
It would be an interesting concept to extend that to just have tournaments have just a random pool of heroes banned. All the pro players agree like 3 and they're gone.
Yeah, just get rid of them.
Maybe we'll adopt that rule on top of you have to take a drink for every division you're in, for every game you're in rule that we sometimes employ.
Excellent. Sounds like a good idea. Sounds like an excellent. Or it should just be, you know, if you're going to pick one of these heroes, then there's a forfeit for it. There's a penalty.
10 seconds to go.
Yeah, of course.
Pick Silencer down
points
6
penalty.
strings.
5 seconds.
I do want to bring up actually, Fal, because I found it interesting. You referred to Imprint as IE, and I've never done that before. I never made the connection that IE for Ireland domains. It's just never crossed my mind.
I didn't make that connection. I was just thinking of like IE as in like an example. But to be honest, it's because sometimes when the names of the teams on there, I kind of forget. So I was like, I know it's an I word followed by esports.
seconds.
They're
So
on your
just go with
screen.
IE.
They're surely they're
It is
screen.
now. It isn't during the game, you
5
know.
seconds.
I struggle. I did call VELENO Leveno at the start of last game. You know, we try our best.
That could be forgiven. It's the right letters, right?
Exactly.
If it was a Wordle, they'd come up yellow. You know, it's not red ones.
That's true. As long as the letters are yellow, everything's fine. Skyrath Mage. Is this another
That is
mid hero?
2 supports with no stuns, and that concerns me.
One of these could be mid. You know, would we put it past them? John Smith coming
Look,
through with
10
another
seconds
quirky
to
mid
It
play?
could be, but they tried this funky shiz
seconds.
last game, and it didn't turn out so great. I would love to see a more traditional draft, but maybe this is their style. You know,
They just
this is,
know. Maybe they think they didn't nail the bans last draft. That's the difference.
Dyer's
this could just be, you know, like a heroic style team where they've just got a crazy drafting style and they just run it every game.
I mean, you know, well, I was going to say if it works, but it hasn't worked yet. But maybe it will.
It hasn't
you
worked
know?
yet.
One day.
Yet.
One
It's,
day.
Shadow Demon Rubik duo.
Well, the
pretty
Snapfire is
nasty.
definitely
Shadow-
cool.
10 seconds to go.
Oh yeah, for certain. I mean, why would you run it anywhere else? Even against the
5 seconds.
Silencer Skyrath, you know?
Yeah. I think the Rubik into the Silencer Skyrath is an interesting pick. Like, yes, there's some good stuff to steal, but you are a bit fucked if they just silence you repeatedly and kill you.
I think this is just comfort for Malou. I think
Yeah.
I only know Malou plays a lot of Clockwork and a little bit of Rubik, and maybe some other heroes sprinkled in. So I think they're just settling Malou as since he's the lowest MMR on the team, just give him some comfort.
I mean, that makes sense. I mean, even you don't even have to be, do you know what I mean, the lowest hammer on the team to just go, I have a hero that I like. If that hero is available, I will play it.
True.
Do you have one
Shadow
of those?
Demon, however. Oh yeah, of
Radiant's
course.
pick.
Yeah. I mean, it's a very limited amount of games that I do end up playing.
Cool.
But in the games I do play, it's probably a Grimstroke pick for me.
You know what? That's not a bad
That's-
hero to have as your, like, that's my hero.
He's kind of fun. You can annoy the enemy team by
He's-
putting the bug on them.
yeah.
That's the best
10 seconds
part.
to go.
He's a good, useful hero in most games. Like, it's rare that you're going to be like, oh
5
no,
seconds.
Grimstroke's a horrible pick. Like, Silence, Slow, the Link, it's all pretty good. But he's not going to come out
Speaking
this
of-
game yet.
Heroes that might be horrible in some games. Earthshaker. I don't know if we see this hero a lot nowadays.
I feel it's gone down in the
Is it
pick
on the
rate a
up?
lot. I don't know, to be honest. Obviously, it did have that period of time where it was just insanely. It was just picked constantly, and then they nerfed it a lot, and it was still okay. I don't know if it got nerfed a bit more after that. I think we see it in core roles less, but I could be chatting rubbish on that. It could just be my own personal experience.
Dyer's bane.
So they have
Oh.
once again picked 3 sports.
But they picked a Spectre.
Which of these?
Oh, right, you're
they-
saying
they
which of
did
these
pick
is
the-
core? Hmm.
Yeah, which of these is core? Silencer, Sky, or Shaker?
I think it's Skyrath. I think it's mid Skyrath, or well, it could be mid Silencer.
10 seconds to go.
Mm.
Yeah, or it could be mid Shaker.
I really hope they pick an offlaner
5
though for their
seconds.
last pick.
I think you have to put Shaker mid
Yeah.
at this point. You see the Kez matchup. Shaker is
Yeah.
not going to be able to get anything in the off lane.
So Kez has been picked. Do not expect me to name any of his abilities. I know Raptor Dance, and I can't even remember which one that is.
I think that's the one where he runs at you and hits you really hard and fast, very scarily.
Is that not
Maybe.
Echo
No, wait,
Slash or
that's the
something?
old.
Bane.
Oh yeah, oh god.
I think Raptor Dance is the
big
spinny
ult
one,
that
right?
slashes, isn't it?
Yeah, he like spins in a big circle and life steals.
Alright, we'll tune into this one. We're both out of the loop on this Kez hero.
We're gonna learn
But
so much
I know
this game.
Asgrav
It's gonna be great.
is in the loop.
It's all about every
10
day's a school day.
seconds to go. Dyer's bane.
So final bans coming out now. Legion Commander band. I think both teams kind of need a pos 3. They could throw this Shaker in the off lane. They might.
No,
Personal
they
preference, I
cannot.
wouldn't, but
They cannot do that. They will lose horribly.
Like, it wouldn't be my preference. I'm just saying, like, it's been done. It's been done.
It's been done.
But what do they pick up here? So both teams leaving off. We've had a Legion ban. We've had a Chunderlord ban. I think VELENO maybe still needs some sort of like damage. They couldn't go like all control. I mean, Tide's still in the pool. Tide's very strong at the moment.
I think they need a guy to go first. I know Shaker is going to go the Blink initiation route or maybe the Ags route.
Yeah.
But I think they need a guy to give vision for the Haunt and be a body for the Skyrath and the Silencer in the back.
Yeah. You got a lot of magic damage to deal with, so maybe someone that's going to buy a pipe is probably a nice idea.
And
I mean,
think
the Kez
that's
is obviously physical. Oh, there's the Tidehunter.
That's
ban.
probably what led to the Underlord Tide bans from Imprint.
Yeah.
Those are those kind of heroes. Frontline body, builds a pipe.
I think Tide
has
could have
some
been great for
stuns.
either team here.
Yeah, I think it is most likely Taylor playing the snap off lane. I think
Okay.
To go.
I don't know if PK is
5
too
seconds.
much of a snap player. I think probably has been forced to play it a
Dive's
little
big.
bit because of the patch.
So we might see a mid pickup here.
It's possible. I'd say it's about 50-50.
What do you
Because
go
I think
for here?
Taylor would love to get his hands on the snap personally. In terms of PK heroes, I mean, the puck is not banned out. And I think that would be pretty nice comboing with the snap.
5 seconds.
But Imprint also maybe need a little bit of frontline. So potentially you're right, and they do just pick up this Taylor offlane hero. Some strength core. It's like Primal Beast is maybe okay. Can build into the Ags for the break for the Spectre later.
Yeah.
I think that would
Radiant's
be
pick.
my line of thought. But it will be a Necro for PK.
Sorry, I just realized that I've really been testing the limits of my mic's ability to only take sound from one side. As turns out, my speakers have been on this whole time.
10 seconds.
That
to
is
go.
intriguing. You sound perfectly fine to me, so unlucky stream.
Fingers crossed. I mean, look, I've not seen it like coming up weird in the so unless it suddenly got better on stream, in which case I apologize.
I've not seen any complaints in the Twitch chat. Let's just put it like that. So
Exactly,
I'm sure we're alright.
Yeah, but the Necro pickups, the Necro mid here, I don't mind it, but I think with the Silencer and the other, it's a bit risky, right?
Time to pick some of these
And
folks.
Pango coming out
It is
on
a bit
VELENO.
risky. I
So
think this
when we
Pango pick is going to be mid
It
for
is
John Smith, which means the Earthshaker is playing pos
3.
4?
No, pos 3, I think.
3? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but oh yeah, the Spirit
But
Breaker
at what
was
cost
3 last game, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. I just didn't feel like it last game, but you are right. That was the intended role of the Spirit Breaker.
It was what it was supposed to be. It's something.
I've already made my opinions clear. I believe this offlane Shaker is not going to have a good time against the Kez. Might chain feed. I think Necro against Pango. Maybe John Smith can MMR diff PK.
It's Kez Shadow Demon, right? Or is Malou in that lane?
I think it'll probably be Malou.
Okay.
So Kez Rubik, which is maybe slightly
dangerous.
Yeah, it's not too much either way.
I think it's less regular harass, but it's maybe more kill potential. You've got the lift, you can drag them back, you can get rid of some of the damage because it's damage output now, not just right click damage from the Rubik Fade Bolt. So I say now, that was changed a little while ago, but you know, fairly big change on that front.
It's a strong spell.
I think Necro doesn't have the best time in this game. I think he should be fine in lane, right? Into Pango. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm pretty sure they just trade evenly in those two heroes.
Oh, I was working out if I was going crazy, but I was I was looking at the draft on the overlay in OBS, and it didn't move the players around. So I was like, hang on a minute, they've got a support Pangolier, but that's not the case. It is John Smith on the Pangolier.
Yeah, we will see John Smith taking the mid Pangolier.
It's got
I'm
Fluffy
not
Bunny on the
quite
Spectre.
sure. I think Sylvanas is meant to be their 5 player, but is playing the Skywrath. I don't know whether that means we'll see
I think
Skywrath 5.
that is the intention. I think that could be the way to go, though, because I think a Silencer is going to help the Shaker out a lot more in that safe lane, or that off lane, sorry, for them.
Against the Kez Rubik?
Well, they're just not able to do as much if they're constantly having, like, the Arcane Curse
I'm not
put on them.
convinced. I remain unconvinced. We'll see how the lanes settle out. Maybe they're just swapping roles up. But again, I'm on edge really with how these drafts are playing out.
Kez even has weird starting items. Like, who starts with Magic Wand and 2 Fairy Fires? No, I don't mean, like, for the player. I mean for the hero. I just think that's a weird thing for a hero to be good to start with.
Fairy Fires are in. Fairy Fires are the new branch.
Fairy Fires are in. John Smith going in, though. The
Double
Arcane Curse
stun.
as well. I think they're going to pick up the first blood here. Can they get the second kill? Oh, they absolutely can.
God damn.
So much damage coming out there from the team. I mean, it was all 5 of them going up against 2. Did they get a second
That is the kind of start you want.
bounty? We only had 2 bounties picked up. Am I losing my mind?
There's a couple on the floor still. I think Sky's going to clean them up.
Hoovering up those bounties. So that's gonna be... No, 2 bounties apiece then. But first blood going the way of VELENO.
A stronger start than last game.
Much stronger
And it will
start.
be the silencer in the off lane.
I mean, look, we'll see how it goes. The proof is in the pudding, right?
Of course.
Which I don't really know where that saying comes from, but...
Yeah, why would... What kind of proof...
I don't know if
you're
it's
gonna
like,
have to be thinking on
like,
that for a while.
it's proof it's a good meal, or like...
Yeah, that might be it. Like,
You know, it's not a good meal
have to
unless it
have
has a good pudding.
3 good courses in a row, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. Feels like that's got to be it.
Well, we've only got 2 courses today. It's a best of 2.
No
So
pudding?
we'll see. The
Oh,
proof
no,
is in the
we didn't
main.
have a starter, right? This is the pudding.
Ah, yes, of course. Okay, that works.
We happy with that? There we go.
Yeah,
There we go, chat. Welcome to the pudding.
They'll be putting on a show for us in this game.
Very good. Very good.
Shouts, run and tell.
Also, we have confirmation, chat. Audio has been fine, so good job, Blue Yeti.
Shouts to Yeti, holy. What throwback mic.
I've had it
PK
for
might be in a
years,
bit of
I've had it for
trouble.
years. Yeah, PK's struggling here, but see, this. I think
There's
the
a
thing
swash
is,
coming off cooldown.
if he last hits well, or he might be. Can he finish it off? Shield crash into a right click, down it goes, and then
Yowza.
necro. It's 5
Saw that
last
coming from a
hits.
mile off, I can't lie.
Yeah. This is the thing, if Necro can last hit well, he can regen up in the lane, right? But...
Oh yeah,
he's-
of course.
if
Yeah,
he's not getting
he's
the
a very
last
sustain
hits.
heavy hero.
Yeah.
Which he's not really. He's only got 5 CS.
I mean, neither of them have great CS, but yeah. There are only 3 denies on John Smith as well, but you're clearly doing enough to keep PK off the creeps.
How are these other lanes looking? Asgrav, holy CS monster in the top lane, 17 CS already.
I think we saw similar last time as well, and Spectre kind of struggling. Fluffy as Bunny. I don't think what cost is having a lovely time.
And with these, with the Shadow Demon matchup into the Spectre, if she does choose to level, oh wait, it's the innate, right?
Maybe. What cost could be in trouble
Desolate.
here? There's the Echo Slash. Can they get enough damage? Grappling forward, and Asgrav not going to quite pick up the kill. Does go to Malou, but, you know, good team effort there, really.
Bot
And
lane
kill
maybe a
secured
kill.
by Malou. And then on the Concha
Diving
bar,
tower.
he's going to get it. Fluffiest Bunny now with 3 kills in this game. Nearly a
This
kill
is
a
actually
minute.
working out pretty well.
Yeah, I think you know, not doing great in the CS, obviously, as we said before, but picking up those extra kills is going to hopefully hold them in the game a little better.
The Earthshaker lane maybe they understood that it was always a lost cause, so they rotated the Skywrath down bot, and the Sky can pump out a lot of damage.
I mean, maybe I'm just being a pessimist. I kind of think it's just that Tax Glitch is their silencer player, and Tax Glitch wants to play in the lane with what cost.
That might be the case.
Like, it happens,
Well,
you know? Like, I've played in teams where two people just gel well. Like, it's a better lane for them being together. And we nearly see it there. Can he save Tax Glitch? Not quite. The right click from Malou. But it was a really nice Fisher.
Asgrav.
Asgrav jumped straight over it. Malou doing a great job here. Just applying some pressure. Saying, you know, you can go for my carry if you want, but it's going to cost you. PK's still struggling. It's going to get the rune for free.
Dropping a bit low. If he walks up a bit too far again, with this Pango having double nuke, could be another kill.
I'm very happy to see this Bracer pick up. I think it's a big thing for like some Necros to just ignore getting sustained and go for the big ticket items.
He needs it in this lane. He
Definitely does.
Pop point in the
good
Ghost
amount
Shroud.
of damage though. Doesn't have Ghost Shroud available though. Q coming back up, but not in time. And the silencer was working his way around the side as well if John Smith hadn't picked up that kill as quickly as he did.
Dyer's mid tower's having technical difficulties.
Yeah, the Ghost Shroud in theory is very good against Pango. You can dodge both of the nukes because they're full physical. And it did save PK's life, but then it was on cooldown. He had no mana and just gets chased down again.
Asgrav getting hit with the last word. What cost though? Out of mana after that Fisher, and they don't really have anything to catch him with. So has Arcane Curse.
Imagine that was a Skywrath.
Imagine. I mean, look, Skywrath could have come through the portal if they wanted to make that rotation. Yeah,
would have been a lovely play.
Little twin gate action. We can imagine. You know, we can pretend we live in that world.
They're setting Asgrav up for the rotation next time. Keep him low health.
Keeping him low. Keeping him low.
John Smith's level 6 in the mid lane. And there's a shield rune top.
Nearly there on the Necro. I don't know if John Smith wanted to make it to the high ground there, or...
Nah, just a little poke. A little cheeky love tap.
A little bit of poke.
Top lane Asgrav keeps getting loads of these nukes.
Yeah, see, this is kind of more what I was expecting from the Silencer, was just to keep him low, keep him unable to cast. Like, I think that's what's nice in a case. Tax Glitch struggling with mana, though, now. Can't see any regen flying out, either. It's always
mid
why I
lane
get...
dive.
Oh, yeah, he's struggling to get it, though, with that turning circle,
Has to
you
roll
know?
away.
It's not a reliant Robin.
Little tip there from PK. Hopefully he doesn't die to some nukes immediately after.
So he's maybe going to take a bit more damage there. Does pop the Ghost Shroud and dodge a little bit of that damage.
Sylvanas stealing an XP rune here in the bot lane. Feels like
Please,
VELENO
Anti,
is going to come online.
Don't dead name the XP Shrine. That is the Wisdom Shrine.
Sure, okay, my bad. Alright, it's my bad.
How dare you?
Shout
Very
out
dare
Wizzy.
you.
But a bit of XP into the pockets of the VELENO supports.
Is that where XP goes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where else does it go?
I don't know, like your soul or something?
No, I
don't
think
really know.
I think it just makes your trousers heavier.
It just makes your trousers heavier. I feel like a lot of these heroes aren't wearing trousers.
They've got pockets somewhere.
Most of them are this game.
I think they're like kangaroos, right? They have pouches.
All Dota heroes have pouches. God, that is a terrifying thought. Wind Ranger just
what's
running
more
around
terrifying is
jingling with
maybe
a
this
little
John
pouch
Smith
full of wisdom.
rotation.
Yeah, it could be. What cost is gonna be in a little bit of trouble, but in goes John Smith onto Malou. Can they pick up the kill on the what cost? Asgrav is gonna get it. Silence there onto John Smith from the Kez, because Kez can do everything, and just gonna put him in a bubble and send him on his way for good measure. So a little bit of a trade there. I mean, is it really value? You just traded your offlaner for a support, for a +5.
Maybe not. I think they were expecting to get Asgrav there, but
Yeah.
Tax Glitch didn't really have the mana to play.
I mean, they're also struggling with any catch for the Kez. You know, he's got that grapple ability. He can use it to trees and things, so locking him down with a Fisher is difficult. Unless they find him in a good place for the role or something.
Still
You know?
no Echo Slam as well.
Yeah, here's the Raptor dance. Kez enters into an uncontrollable state.
Mid lane. PK's getting rolled on, but he's juking and jiving in a circle.
Doing quite well with this roll, though. He's managing to connect with quite a few of the stuns. There's the follow-up damage and a lovely little shield crash there. John Smith, though, now taking a bit of damage. They're rotating in to try and help get him out, but Pango says, no, I'm going back in. I want the kill onto Taylor. Dives under the tower. There goes Taylor, finished off by Sylvanas. Now coming in for Malu on the Rubik.
Back
And they find it. Fluffiest Bunny jumps in with the ultimate, haunting in on the Spectre. And nice little 3 kills picked up there under the mid tower for VELENO.
I said in the draft, maybe this is just their playstyle, and this game it's actually working pretty well. It's being reasonably effective. They're bundling up. They're finding kill after kill.
Let's be reasonable though that the Pango is like a bit more of a traditional mid laner. You know, like the movement
Lion,
and
yes,
the ability to win that
suppose.
mid lane and the ability to sort of pressure the mid game afterwards. It's definitely there a lot more than it was on the line. Because despite the line being fairly good, if you're not spot on with your timing on your rotations, you're just not going to get value. Because you need finger, really.
And meanwhile, this Pango just poking away with the swash off cooldown.
Yeah, does get put in the disruption. Couple of illusions there. Gonna get pushed out. What cost moving over, though? But then... Again, we saw them do some quite good work last game, and it was, as you pointed out, that they grouped up for the objectives that they then maybe didn't get enough of.
Yeah, we'll have to see. They were trying to force this mid catapult wave, but Imprint have brought both supports to try and defend it out. So, I mean, nice presence there from Imprint. If we take a look over at the net worths, we can see that Imprint are similar to last game, doing well on the net worths when the kill score show different. Skyrath
out comes the global silence. I think that's
next.
the first one of the game.
Yeah, and it's a
Not
little
able
late
to
as
capitalize
well.
on it, yeah. Too little too late.
Traditionally late global silence from what we've seen so far in Division 2.
As advertised, is I guess you would say. But they've moved a lot of people down here. They picked up the kill, but only onto the support. And now we've got
Smith in the mid.
Good old John Smith rocking that mid tower. PK's here. He's not particularly scared. Have we seen a scythe yet? Am I going crazy?
I don't think so. I think we've yet to see a scythe.
Yet to see a scythe even attempted. On level 9, if I was playing this Necro, I would be vibrating. Do you know what I mean? Like I want those scythe kills. I want my infinite scaling. Which I mean, maybe it's just a credit to the patience of PK, really.
Coin for me.
Speaking of infinite scaling, 6 stacks on the silencer.
Ooh.
It's I mean, actually, it doesn't. It's not a lot,
Look,
but
it's not bad. It's not bad.
For 12 minutes in,
he's a wee little support. You know, whatever he can get is great. Courier here, gonna get picked up by John Smith. Had already delivered. It's not the end of the world. It's going to go in further. There's the Fisher. Can Asgraf get away? Oh! Echo Slam coming through. Gets the stun. Looks like they're going to pick up Malu's Rubik here, but not sure if they're going to be able to follow in for Asgraf. Rotations coming in as well. PK and Taylor making their way up to the top lane. John Smith roll over, making his way out, and the TP away there from what cost? But now coming back in on John Smith with the haunt in from Fluffiest Bunny. Looking for Taylor, but that's the scythe. Picking up a kill onto the carry Spectre. Very nice little bit of return there for PK. John Smith,
so greedy.
Will not give up. This man doesn't know the word no, but they are going to force it upon him with death.
It's shades of last game. It's this unbounded greed. After a reasonable fight, just going for this extra pushing and then just feeding away a lead.
Yeah. He's going in, he's going out, he's going back in, and you know, there are heroes it would work on, Pango some of the time, but without, you know, with so little resources, no role, feels a bit bold, you know. It's a little bit bold.
And potentially baited his
Guess
carry
what's
Spectre
happening
to
in the
teleport in
top
and
tower.
feed a kill.
Not just feed a kill, feed a scythe stack. Permanent
Yeesh.
scaling now online for PK.
1 stack, 1 HP, and 1 mana regen.
Oh,
I mean, the
oh,
mana regen this early is pretty nice.
he's barely killable now.
He's
So much
invulnerable. What does he
regen.
do?
AD bottled for John Smith, so roll coming up in 2 seconds. Might be an opportunity to capitalize on. 25 seconds for the Earth Shakers Echo Slam. Malou looking to steal. Double O Malou coming through in the trees. Sneaking himself a little arcane curse. Is that last word? It's last word. They all look the same. Yeah, they
Bot
look
lane,
nothing like
mini
each
go.
other. But you know.
Onto
Mini go? Is it going to be
Connor.
enough? Not enough.
Not quite. Back to
There's
top.
the
They pop a
global
global
silence
to try
in.
and
They
get an
go
As
in the
grab.
top lane. No catch.
But he walks
He's
away.
really struggling to get a hold of anything. Silencer having his own spells used against him. Severus Snape would be
And
angry.
back to bot.
Picked up the kill on the fluffiest bunny once again. I mean, this isn't what you want. He's already very far behind the Kez, and now just having his farm slowed down with those 2 deaths that he's had recently.
The Dire might want to mine their top tower.
They are bringing double
Brought 2
supports,
supports
down here.
But with Taylor down here, I'm not sure they really pick up anything with just the 2 supports.
That's
Taylor,
a bit
however, going to take the
crazy.
kill on the Sylvanas. Now, is he going to go for anything on Glitch? Not quite. He's going to walk away, lick his wounds, heal up.
Haunt.
There's absolutely no way he goes for this. Surely
I
not.
really love this Shadow Demon kill. It's a bit of a. It's in the
Oh,
mid
he
lane.
went in
In
on
fact,
mid.
John
He went in
Smith.
on mid with John Smith with the roll and the AD room, but
They're
Fluffiest
diving
Bunny
again.
doesn't have the sustain. There is
No.
another scythe kill. PK just farming this enemy carry.
And is a reasonable tip there. I'm not sure what
He's being
these
baited.
dives
He's
are
being
hoping to
baited.
accomplish.
I swear. It's John Smith now, by the way, just running away from this
This
death
skull.
pulse. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
coming for him. He says no. No, he's finally going to let it
Okay.
hit him. Yeah, you know, he's going in on the Pango, he's got the roll, he's got all that armor, he's got the mobility, and then you jump in on Spectre, and what do? You know?
Spectre needs 1 item. The Radiance is still coming. Is it going to be a Wraith King level
no.
timing on this? It might be.
It's happening again. It's all happening again.
Maybe this is this. I think the carry. So to put things in perspective, VELENO don't have a POS 1 player. They have 2 POS 2 players.
Radiant's top
So
tower
Fluffiest
first.
Bunny is not on their main role. Which is maybe why we're seeing them fall behind on this carry role.
I mean, you know, fair play. If carry's not your role, then it can be really hard to farm. Global Silence is going to cancel those Mortimer's Kisses, so beautiful play there, bringing into action the prophecy that you made, Auntie, in the draft, I think. Taylor picks up Sylvanas, Sylvanas picks up Concha Bar, and everybody goes home for dinner.
Yep. John Smith might get the mid lane tower.
Dire's mid tower's having technical
Bit too low to walk up and hit it himself though.
It's hanging around here.
Malou's in the area. There's no way he
He's
tries
got
this.
it for
What
the
is he
tower.
doing?
He's got it for the tower. They popped the fort as well, and out comes the scythe. My God. I have so much respect for PK here. The level of patience in play is insane.
Tower's taking hits.
Coin for me.
I mean, it's just almost fed on a plate. Some of these kills, really.
Yeah, but I mean, it looked like he was having, you know, he had a tough lane. He then didn't have any scythe kills. He was level 9 with no scythe kills. And then he's just sort of turned up in a couple of these fights or waited for the Pango to dive him under the tower and gone, thank you very much.
There's too many
And I
dark
think
wizards.
I think this is something that VELENO could learn from. Like, you don't have to go out and find the kills to stay ahead. You can just chill, get your net worth up, and the kills will come to you eventually.
But will the kills come to you if you're not playing against VELENO? There's a global silence, picking up the kill there on to Malou for John Smith, but not able to find any more from it.
Now,
Radiant's bottom
I think John Smith would have loved if he'd got the kill on PK there, because there could be some counter tipping. But we'll look forward to that in the future.
All remains for the future. Yeah, are they just not grouping up enough here, or
On which side?
on VELENO? Sorry, because obviously they're looking for these kills and these ganks, but they can't secure them.
They're always grouping too much.
Always grouping too much. Okay.
This
We got here.
Mid tower could use a little help.
They're gonna find it. They're gonna look for something. I don't think they realize how many players are here. No global silence available. Oh, it is available. What? I swear it was just used, but they do cancel out the Mortimer's kisses.
They're going on different
Asgrav,
targets.
though, my god, Asgrav has arrived. Fluffiest Bunny horning in, but in trouble now. Here comes Asgrav. Not able to secure any of those kills on the Spectre, and Asgrav cleaning up with a triple kill. Oh no, sorry, Taylor stole one of them.
Yeah, Shaker had his blink timing, but he was in the base when they made this move.
Yep.
Look, I know I said they're grouping too much, but
Well, this was kind of what I say. They had 3 people hanging around mid, right? They used global silence. They used 1 ability on Pango, and that was all they had. Like, they couldn't chase PK if they wanted to.
it's a tough one. They do still have the Shaker blink timing.
Just then, the Radiant disown their
I'd
mid.
kind of like to see Skyrath smoke him up and then drop an Echo Slam Skyrath ult onto Asgrav.
Yeah.
Um,
Am I crazy?
we'll see
Did
if
they
that
not
ever
use global
happens.
silence mid? I think I must have been wrong there, because it came back up way too quickly.
maybe he's tax glitching the game.
Could have just been an arcade.
Big
curse,
rotation
but
onto
I'm not
PK.
Sure. Are they going to land the Fisher? There it is, but he's on the other side. Beautiful slow, though. John Smith going to jump over. They
Nice
don't quite
save
manage
from
to get a kill.
Concho.
Beautiful disruption there. And in they go, getting the return kill onto the Pangolier. There is the Raptor dance. We all know that one now. And it takes down What Cost. Chasing now for Glitch and Sylvanas. They get Glitch. Asgrav once more. Asgrav says, I am Kez. I do everything in the game and you cannot run. And he's right. The Echo Slash there, finishing off Sylvanas, and in comes the rest of IE.
The idea is fine. The execution is just not there. Like, you've got this Shaker Blink with Echo Slam, but because your Pango's so far ahead on top of this Necro, he has to blink just to throw a Fisher.
Yep.
And if you start with the Slam into the Skyrath ult, I think it's freebie.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. It's the coordination. That's the problem. The coordination, the execution. The Radiance is up now.
Warrior's a goner.
I think this they really wanted this kill on PK. I think he's getting under their skin with the tips.
Surely not. Surely not.
I think it might be tilt diff, honestly, at this point.
My. You know what? I never get
Asgrav.
tilted by tips, but there are certain voice lines that, my god,
Asgrav
are
has to
appalling.
die from this move. They're smoked up.
If he does though, they're gonna
Shaker
pop
is not
on
smoked,
Shadow
and he's
Demon.
at the
There they
back
go.
again.
Global silence popped. They do get the kill onto Contrabar, but again, they've spent a lot. I don't think people
4
always
heroes
value
for the
how much you're
support
spending
kill.
on a smoke as well. You don't get that many of them.
It's tough. It's they see a hero and they just think +1 kill, but they just need to think a slightly higher level above that. You know, who is this that we're killing, and what does it get us? We saw a similar move in the last game where Imprint came and defended this tower very successfully after a similar smoke move onto a support. And it seems like we're going to get a repeat
Malee
here.
trapped in a double Fisher, but in goes Pango. Down he goes to Asgrav again. This Kez is unstoppable. PK gonna snipe that kill there away from the Mortimer's Kisses and get it with the Scythe instead. Chase here onto Glitch. TP out there from What Cost.
Nice cookie.
Down goes Taxlich. And What Cost actually went to the tower, sort of maybe looking if he could go back in and help out, but not gonna do it. Now on to this damaging this tier 2. Oh, the TP though. Taylor with the boots of travel going to look for Fluffiest Bunny and takes him out with shotgun to the face. I tell you what, that was almost as brutal as that one rabid dog in No, To Kill a Mockingbird. That's the book. Don't mind me.
That poor dog.
That poor dog. Put down in the street.
If you've got more literary references, I will set you up on a cast with Run and Tell, and you can have the time of your life.
That's about my limit. After that, it's all Harry Potter.
Okay, perfect. 'Cause that's I think the level most of us are at.
Hey, look, that was GCSE English, so we had to read it.
True. I don't think we did that one for.
Well, there were a
for
few
our GCSEs.
choices.
We had a couple of different ones.
I know quite a lot of people did of Mice and Men. I never did that.
Yeah, that was our one. Yeah,
I
sure.
don't know. All I know was Lenny and a rabbit.
Yeah, I mean, more than a dog dies, you know.
Yeah. Well,
sorry for spoilers for the people that haven't quite got around to reading that yet.
It's only
I mean, it's only been
it's a
possibly
long
longer.
time. But I mean, look, while Taylor might be the guy putting down the rabid dog in the street, Asgrav is Lenny. Like, he's coming in, he's taking names. Maybe with a bit more finesse. John Smith with the roll just to get away. Oh, it is looking rough for VELENO right now. Do they bring it back?
They were so close to bringing it together. Like, I got to give props to them. They were chaining the kills together reasonably well. But again, it's just this over-aggression just snowballs them into a deficit.
Oh, they pick up a kill onto Conchabar though in the bot lane. Just a little bit out of position there on the Shadow Demon.
He was a little bit far up alone.
Just a little bit.
Just a tad.
Just a touch. Yeah, I mean, look, this is IDL Div 2. This isn't TI. There is still hope for the VELENO fans out there.
They almost threw it last game, in fairness.
But Malou in the trees here. Asgrav coming from the other side, but the global silence coming out, I think was... Nope, that was just normal global silence from the silencer. The Asgrav, though, managing to take down John Smith regardless. Big ups to Sylvanas picking up a Sentry Ward in that fight. Great kill.
Yeah, I don't think Taylor hit any of his kisses there as well, so let's point that out for the stream.
Well, there we have it. You know, I'm honestly impressed that VELENO didn't lose more from that. I
mean, you lost a Pango. What else is there to lose?
I mean, arguably with this draft, yes. But, you know, the supports all managed to walk away somehow. Oh my god, but the fish coming out with the Atos as well. Lovely disruption, though, going to keep Asgrav from taking too much damage. I don't think he even died there, really, even if he took the full blast of it. Does have the resist from the Mage Slayer.
It's pretty tough at this point. He's starting to get too much health. And
He's
really, this is the point where your carry needs to start doing some damage. But Spectre with a Radiance and half a Yasha at 27 minutes into the game is not feeling very fun.
No, definitely not. It's a rough one. Definitely a rough one. AD Rune gonna be spotted by Conchabar. Asgrav coming in to pick up that bad boy. Roshan is up bottom pit. Don't know if they're gonna bother with it or not. I think looks like they're gonna move down that way. Safety first, you know, get that Aegis. Don't take any risks. And in they go onto the Rosh.
This is the first Rosh of the game, is it?
Yeah.
I think it is.
Yep, first Rosh of the game. But they've got that AD. It's going down fairly quickly. Tax Glitch is up here. They are going to spot him. There's the banishment coming in from Imprint. Malou's Rubik picking up that. The last word. Down goes Tax Glitch. Taylor coming in, swiping that kill. Asgrav picking up the Aegis. And they'll be ready to go here. There's no buyback on the Silencer. I mean, taking a look at the buybacks in general. We got 2 buybacks available. Nearly a couple more on VELENO. But I'm not sure it's going to help them too much if they come high ground with an Aegis on the side of Imprint Esports. Oh, especially if they get a pick first. Asgrav going in on Sylvanas. They had spotted the Pangolier, though. He's going to get the roll off, and this is a really nice place to have it. But he hasn't maximized on the stairs, instead using it to make his escape. Probably a good idea. But I was looking forward to shouting about him getting a kill there.
Yeah, it looked like he maybe could have got away with it, but plays it safe.
Jumping in with a little swashbuckle, trying to defend this tier 2.
I mean, it's not too risky considering the enemy heroes.
I mean, they do have a
Disruption's
Rubik, you
got a
know,
bit
if
of
it was in the right place. It's got a blink now, could get the lift and drag him out.
It is true, yeah.
Would have to be fast fingers, though, to be fair.
Yeah, they might not be fast fingers on the Rubik in this game, but you can always hope.
Well, I think Malou did not say earlier he was tired. Could have been the case, not sure.
Yeah, I'm tired from working so hard on the GSI as usual.
The
and
GSI
that's
that
not
didn't
sarcastic
work?
for once. It's not sarcastic for once. He is my goat. John Smith might
John
also be my
Smith
goat.
in trouble.
He is
There's
dead
the
as
sight.
hell.
We'll lock him down. Raptor Dance coming out from the Kez as well.
No tips
No
left
tips
from
left.
PK.
Oh, it's almost worse. You asked someone on your team to tip. Right, I think that is what is tilting more than the tips, to be honest. Oh, he's coming back with the 3 deaths mid, but in they go for an actual Dota fight. Down goes Whatnot. Out comes the Global Silence, but there's just so much damage coming out of Asgrav with a little help from Taylor. You can just see the Mage Slayer sitting on top of everyone he'd managed to hit there.
Asgrav Cares looking pretty premium this league.
It is looking very strong.
10-0.
Immortal upset, he lost to me. Oh dear, oh dear. The banter's going, chat.
So, for some context, Blinks once lost to PK mid, and PK's never let him forget it. Blinks being one of the higher MMR Irish players, or Irish mid lane players.
See, we sort of have a precedent that we once didn't believe someone's rank, so we set them up in a bunch of 1v1s in a segment on a chat show to see what their rank really was. And yeah, they lost very early, actually, so we did not prove them the immortal we thought we would. But that is the rule. If you beat someone higher rank than you mid, you assume their rank. But what an Echo Slam, followed the Fisher, and the Kez is down, but only for the first time. He's got that Aegis still ready to go. John Smith making the retreat, comes back in with the swashbuckle. What cost in trouble? They force staff him out, but he's going to get picked up by those more.
On the back.
Fluffy, his buddy's got in damn deep, and damn he is going down on the back lines of IE. Now a lovely Fisher coming out from Malou's Rubik. Gonna take down Tax Glitch on the Silencer. And now with 3 dead, only a buyback on the Silencer available. It's looking like this mid tower is gonna be in trouble. John Smith doing what he can, but all he can do is poke.
Yeah, it was not quite enough. Or too little too late, rather.
I think too little
Would
too
have loved
late.
to
It
see
looked
these kind of
lovely.
combos a little earlier in the game.
If they didn't have the Aegis there, you know, completely different fight. But if ifs and buts were candy and nuts.
I mean, that's why you get an Aegis, you know? That's the whole point of it.
It's what they say. Every kid wants an Aegis for Christmas.
I don't know if that's distinctly true.
I'm sure I've heard that somewhere. Probably an Argos advert.
Not sure I can recall any child I've ever seen ask for an Aegis, actually.
Well, let's maybe not get into how much you hang out with children, Auntie.
Yeah, that's we'll leave that for the Enchantress players in the Irish Dota League.
The Enchantress and the Hoodwink players. We all know they're wrong-uns.
Of course.
Root coming out, not able to cook him away.
Was
He
that
pops the Raptor dance.
cookie dodge,
Some
or?
sort of panic. No, I think he tried to cook him out of the Atos, but I don't think you can, right? Because it's the root. Maybe I'm wrong.
You surely
Cookie
can.
from Taylor, though. Gonna go in. Maybe he did cookie dodge. Yeah, maybe he did.
Actually, maybe you're right.
You know what? Chat will tell us.
The chat will tell us. Thank
2
you,
minutes
chat.
time, you know. But they do pick up Fluffiest Bunny, so without that carry,
Linking
it's
from
an incredibly
Taylor.
hard hold for VELENO. In the deep is Taylor, and my god, doing work, but Kez still as well. Down go 4. Where is our man John Smith? Is he gonna make an attempt? He's hovering on the edge here, making a decision, calculating. And in he
Roll?
goes with the blink roll. doing what he can. Buyback on Tax Glitch with the global silence. Beautifully bouncing off that Fisher provided by Rubik. Oh no, he's going to jump it this time. Tax Glitch now had gone in to help out his core and gets abandoned and left for dead. And there is the kill on to John Smith. And surely that secured them the game. It secured them the mega creeps. I don't think we've had a GG yet. 10 mins to the Ancient is called from Tax Glitch.
Yeah, maybe a little sooner than expected by PK's prediction.
Mortimer's kisses coming out into the base. Suppressing fire effectively at this point. Truly turning this thing into a war zone at Taylor's hand. Well, here we see another Horn.
Oh,
A good amount of damage done on to the Shadow Demon, but the real story is Kez. Picking up Sylvanas in the fountain.
Echo?
Does go down. No, there's the Echo. Oh my god, the turn. Could it be? They've got no towers. They've got no buildings. And it's not going to be enough as long as Taylor is here. There is the final sight of the game, I think, from PK.
They're
John
buying
Smith
back.
coming in, though. The buybacks are strong. Coming in, looking for more. 3 dead, but they do have the buybacks. What cost with a double kill? PK could be in trouble.
Can they
here. I
kill
think
PK?
is in trouble.
Is he
There it
invulnerable?
is. Do they have the slow from the Diffusal Blade coming up, but he's got that Lotus Orb active. Look at this more
Poncho.
damage. There's a disruption. They're making them
might
spend
not
that
have been what he
sweet
wanted
time.
there.
Do get the kill onto PK. That was a godlike streak. Look at
And
the
now
money what
Poncho's
was
in
just
trouble.
gone. Look at the money he just gave. The money all of them just gave. I need that swing on the
Holy.
graph. Oh, it's nothing when you look at the graph. They are so far ahead on
Actually, it's
Imprint.
it's gone from 0% win probability to 0.
My god.
It didn't even change.
I think it was a decent net worth. No, not really.
It wasn't really.
It was about 5k.
Non-hero did 1700 damage to Kez.
No idea.
What is
Also,
non-hero?
I will just shout out weirdly. I don't have any of my fight recaps. I'm not sure what's happened there.
Fight. At the top.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
they're not showing up.
I also am missing. Maybe the fight hasn't stopped.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to suggest maybe Malou did something weird, and maybe it's definitely the GSI.
Yeah, it's always the GSI.
Root
Another
coming out from
reward.
Sylvanas, but this is bold. Asgrav backing up the Rubik. Global Silence comes out. In goes John Smith, looking for the kill. Does pick it up despite that Ghost Scepter on the Rubik. Didn't last quite long enough, but are they going to hang around here? Yes, they are. Asgrav is going to look. In he comes from the Invis. Taylor picking up the kill onto Sylvanas, and John Smith is a dead man standing. He had no time to walk anywhere. In they come, looking for the Ancient. 2 dead on VELENO. No buybacks available. Taylor now hitting on the Ancient. What are they going to do? They're going to go for it.
Double
Echo. Double Echo slam. In comes the Horn, but the BKBs pop. Can they get Asgrav? They did manage to take down Taylor through the BKB, but Asgrav now pumping out damage onto Fluffiest Bunny, who is running for his life, but his life will be forfeit. Tax Glitch now coming in. What cost? They are not giving up on VELENO. They are fighting to the bitter end, and I think the bitter end has come. A Mortimer's kisses for good measure. GG has been called, and Imprint Esports going to take this with the 2-0.
I mean, it might not be a victory. It might have been a bit stompy, but I'm loving the gameplay that VELENO are bringing to this division.
I mean, yeah, credit where credit is due, right? It's fun to watch.
It's very fun to watch, and they do have all the elements there. I feel like they just need to maybe mesh together a bit as a team, or there's just some shot calling changes, a little bit of tweaks to the draft and item choices, like some very small but very tangible things that they can change to improve quite drastically, I think.
Yeah, it's it's not a bad knife. It just needs sharpening.
Yeah,
they've
I'd agree to that.
showed some promise. I mean, this is their first game of the tournament, so
yeah, I think so.
Plenty of time to move forward and yeah, make some changes. And I think if I'm not wrong, they are one of the lower MR teams in this group. So
yes.
And I think Imprint Esports are one of the higher ones, right? So maybe a bit of a rough start to the season for them, but
Yeah, especially with Taylor standing in, so it's not something to take to heart. Although maybe after this tipping, there might be a bit of beef. So we'll love to see the run back of this game if that does happen.
As long as it can all be, kept somewhat semi-fun, keep the beef stable.
Of
I don't know.
course, yes. It's all for fun in Irish Dota.
We want
yeah, of
we want
course.
cooked beef, not raw. Yeah. Maybe we'll see a PR statement. Maybe PK will apologize. It feels unlikely, but do we have anything else for today? I think we're good, right? Unless we're chatting to anyone. You know better
I
than
think
me.
that's it. We'll just remind people that there's more Irish Dota League to come. Check out the website or the Discord for the schedule. There's a full calendar. All the games are laid out, so tune in. Lots of Div 1 games this weekend. So stay
The big
tuned for
ones.
some very high level Dota 2.
Well, there you go. Congratulations to Imprint Esports, and good luck to VELENO in the future. That's all from us. Good night. Haha! Surprise! We're back.
We we interrupt this program with breaking news, and the breaking news will come momentarily.
Oh, here he is.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, PK. PK
Hey.
from Imprint Esports has joined us.
Yeah, just wanted to say, GG easy mid.
Okay, well,
I feel used.
I
We shouldn't
think
have
we'll
come
leave it at
back.
that. Thank
Just
you for tuning into this stream. We hope you enjoyed this Avengers level post credits scene, and we'll catch you shortly in the next one.
I mean, who knows? This might have only been the mid-credits scene at this rate. Anyway, good night again.
All right, wrap it up. We'll close it up.
Fuck it off. Where the fuck's the other? That's the ending thing.